Welcome to the assignment recording for photo assignment 5 and photo assignment 6. We'll need to do these together because they're very similar. Now, photo assignment 5, this is part of image processing, and of course this work is part of the week 4 work. So in this assignment, as it says, read all directions before you jump into it. And what you're going to do is get the help of a family member. You're going to do an environmental portrait. So you're going to be doing this outside. So it could be a parent, guardian, older brother, sister, younger brother, sister, whatever you want. And it's going to take a little bit of time, so you'll make sure they have the time for you to do this. And what you're going to do, first it says, do not take the photographs inside because we want to use some natural light. Find a comfortable shady spot outside where your subject won't have to squint into the sun. Now you don't want it to be a dark shady area, so it could be a covered patio, a covered area at a local park, under a tree where there's plenty of shade, on your porch, etc. But you don't want them to have to squint because of the sun. Make sure there's no direct sunlight on your subject, so just be cautious of the whole setting. And your subject can be seated or standing. The scene should be relatively clutter-free because in this assignment you're going to demonstrate how you can adjust the colors on images. So in this, what you're going to do, your subject's going to be right in the center of the frame with a primary focus. That's where the camera gets most of its exposure information. So you're not going to worry about the rule of thirds on this because this isn't necessarily about that. And if your camera allows you to do the half push technique, remember what that is. That's where you sort of half push the button down and hold it there, and then when you're ready to take your picture, then you go the rest of the way. It stops the jiggling of the camera. If you don't have it, don't worry about it. And what you're going to do is take a number of photographs of your subject with different facial expressions, and take all the photographs in the same location, same setting and everything. We want it to not be interrupted. And what you want to do in the first frame of your session, have your subject hold a piece of white paper so that you can see it fully on the camera. So so the person would be standing there and they would hold this sheet of white paper, this piece of white paper, right like in front of their chest. So you can see their face with the whole that paper. And that's going to help you do the color balance later on. So that's going to be the first picture. And then the others, you don't have to do the color thing. And so you're going to take about 10 pictures, load them onto your camera or onto your computer, take a look at the images, select 3 of the photos that you like. One of them has to be the person holding the sheet of paper. The others can be different pictures of your subject. Now what you want to do is examine the one of them holding the paper. Does the paper look white or very light gray? That's what it should look like. Or does it have a tinge of color in it? If it has a tinge of color, then you're going to use the GIMP program, which you're going to download in this unit. I already talked about that, or I will talk about that. You're going to download GIMP, and you're going to use the color balance tool to adjust your color so that that paper looks white or light gray. That way you know your colors are exact. So you'll adjust that, then you'll save it, then you'll submit it. So if you're taking a picture under a tree, then the images might have a slight greenish tone, so then you're going to have to adjust it a little bit because you want that piece of paper to look bright white or kind of a lightish gray. And then this says to save your images as 800-1, 800-2, 800-3. Save your images in your assignment 5 folder and then upload them to me. Of course, look at the assignment rubric on this. So that's what you're going to do. That is photo assignment 5. Now you're going to, at the same time, not the same time, but in this same unit right here, you have photo assignment 6. On photo assignment 6, this has you get a friend to help you take environmental portrait. Now, I know some of you, well, I live so far away, I don't have no friends that live near me, I can't do it. In that case, you can go ahead and choose another family member. but this says choose a friend to do it. And this is going to be, you're just going to shoot a series of environmental portraits of your friend, maybe making funny faces or different things like that. And go ahead and apply what you learned in assignment 5. So you don't have to take it with the white picture, but you do want to go in, when you look at your pictures, open up in the GIMP program that you're going to download and do some adjusting on them. And you'll see if you can make sure you get the color exactly right. So that's the work you're going to do for number 6. So you're going to create a folder called Photo Assignment 6 so that you'll know, so you'll save your work into there. So that's the work for these 2 assignments. I'm going to open up the assignment rubric on number 6 just see what it talks about as far as the requirements and things, if it'll open up. I was having trouble opening it up earlier, so I might not be able to. Yeah, there it is. So it's proper focus, showing the techniques. So it's really the basic rubric that we've been using in other work. So no problems there. So that's photo assignment 5 and photo assignment 6, and of course you're going to turn them into different drop boxes because they're worth different points, different assignments. So that's all I have for you. So I look forward to your work coming in. Thank you, everyone. Bye.